Two of inversions. It's really important that you do part one first so that you can kind of train your bodies and your muscles on what to do. So make sure that you do the first part first. In the first part, we talked about difference between shoulder blades rolling in towards each other and away from each other. So in a headstand, we want our shoulders to be very stabilized because that's our base. So in order to stabilize them, we draw them down and away from each other, and we push into the forearms and into the floor. So coming on hands and knees like this, you can come on 4 hands and knees. We're going to just kind of measure. So we want our arms to be about, so if you put the back of your hand up against the wall like that, that's how far away from the wall. And so from here, we're going to just measure this way too. So about this far. Okay. And then interlacing the fingers. So we're going to be pushing down through this part of the forearm and hand. And remembering to draw the shoulders down. And then tuck the toes under and push down into the forearms and lift up. So like downward facing dog, but on your forearms. And keep feeling that action of drawing the shoulders down, pressing into the floor. Okay? We'll just hold that for a couple breaths. And then bring the knees down. Sit up. So that's the first part. That's really important. And it's also going to be important that you are engaging the muscles in your neck. So you're kind of lifting your head. You're going to be sort of almost feels like lifting it towards the floor, pushing onto the floor. So we're going to put the hand on top of the head and this imagine that you're trying to lift your hand up. Okay, so it's going to be like that kind of action, just to make sure that we're engaging all the muscles here. We're not just getting weak and soft. So always lengthening the neck, lengthening the top of the head into the floor. So coming back, making sure we've got our measurements right. Back to the hands against the wall. Arms are about this far apart, and then interlacing the fingers. So we're going to bring the very top of the head onto the floor. Tuck the toes under and start to walk the feet in towards the body. So just stay here for a second. So pressing the hands and forearms down into the floor. Feel that action of pushing the top of the head into the floor. Strengthening the neck, using the neck muscles. Draw your kneecaps up to engage your quadriceps. Keep drawing your shoulders down away from your ears. And then come on the knees. Come back. Okay. So, just see how that felt. And that's some things that you can practice for as long as you want, until you feel super comfortable there before you try going all the way up. And you can also, if you do want to go all the way up but you're kind of scared, you could also have someone stand here and like spot you and hold you up. But if you want to try it and you feel like you're ready, then we're going to forearms on the floor, backs of the hands against the wall, measuring, okay, good. Interlacing the fingers, pressing down through the forearms, drawing the shoulders down, and then coming onto the crown of the head as you tuck the toes under and start to walk the feet in. Okay, so here's where we were before. And this is a great thing to practice a lot, all the time. Pressing, lift, I'm strengthening my neck, I'm almost pushing my head down to the floor. And then from here you just you keep walking forward, and then you can start to try, kicking off in the wall. So, just being mindful of your shoulders. Keep drawing the shoulders down, keep lifting, lengthening the neck. And then to come out, we can either bend the knees if you want, or rest in child's pose, so bring the top of the head to the floor, arms down by the body, let the hips rest down towards the heels, and just feel the neck relaxing and letting go. And then inhale, slowly roll up, let your head be the last thing to come up. And just being so gentle with your neck. So we're just going to really gently look to the right and look to the left. And do that a couple times. And a really good way to follow headstand and kind of really stretch the neck out is to go into plow pose, which I'm going to do in the next video. So there'll be a part 3. So thank you for